Yo, what up everybody, your boy Roshi here to talk about the latest chapter of Dragon Ball Super, chapter 44, and the chapter was perfect. Fantastic. I like where we're going with the story here. Pick up where we left off. Moro feels Goku trying to search for his energy. Goku is kind of freaked out, said that he's never felt a presence this evil before, so they're a little bit scared. We find out that Moro is actually headed to New Planet Namek. So this is interesting. We're back with the Namekians. They have terrible luck. We get it at this point. They have bad luck when it comes to villains. And now Moro is headed there to pull up on them because he wants to use the Dragon Balls to make a wish. He is being transported by the person who helped him escape, which happens to be one of Frieza's lackeys. We don't know who it is yet. I don't know if it's somebody we've seen before or if it's just a random fodder, but as far as we know, he is one of Frieza's men, and he is taking him to New Planet Namek, and Moro has promised him one of these three wishes. This guy's an idiot because clearly Moro has no use for him once he gets his hands on the Dragon Balls. Now, I don't think his wish is going to be as simple as they're making it seem. They're making it seem like he's just going to wish for the Galactic Patrol to disappear. I don't think it's going to be that simple. I think it's going to be a little bit more complicated than that. But now, once again, we get to see just how cheap Goku's instant transmission is. He immediately takes himself and Vegeta straight to New Planet Namek to arrive at the same time as Moro. Fight breaks out. Moro can sense how strong Goku is and tries to strip one of the Namekians of their life force. Vegeta's not having it, jumps in, makes him drop him with a kick. Now they fight, and this is where things get a little bit interesting. So Moro basically attacks Vegeta with, I'm going to call it for now, the Force. Now I'm not sure if this is just like him manipulating the ki within Vegeta's body. That would be, you know, a pretty dope concept. But he was able to kind of toss Vegeta around like a ragdoll for a little bit before Vegeta goes God. And Vegeta is able to somehow dodge these attacks or whatever you want to call them. And it surprises Moro. And, you know, Vegeta's not impressed with his magic. So Moro's like, all right, you want to see some magic? I'm going to show you some magic. Moro and his full design is finally revealed. And his design is dope. He's like a humanoid. I really didn't know what to expect, to be completely honest. But I think his design is pretty dope, and you know, we're gonna see how we get it popping. Now, I have some thoughts regarding Moro, and it's kind of interesting because, you know, as far as magic users go in Dragon Ball, we haven't gotten much besides Fortune Teller Baba, who really doesn't count, and Babidi and Bibidi, who are wizards, but they have low battle power, but they had great magic strength. Now Moro has great physical strength and great magical abilities. So it's going to be interesting to see where we go with that. Now I feel like what could be a possibility here is that there's some connection between Moro and Bibidi slash Babidi. Now we know that Bibidi revived Majin Buu millions of years ago. Moro's been locked up for 10 million years. Who's to say that Moro couldn't have been, you know, a teacher to Bibidi? Now, Moro is supposedly so strong that these people couldn't kill him. All they could do was seal him away. So we don't know. You know, there might be even more of a deeper connection between Moro and Majin Buu as well. Again, Moro has been locked up for 10 million years. We don't know how old he is. And when it comes to Majin Buu, you know, it's been said that the Majin Buu is as old as time immemorial, which means Toriyama didn't put a date on it. He's just old as fuck. Older than Bibidi. Bibidi just managed to figure out a way to revive him from his slumber every time he would go on a rampage. But I do think that it's definitely possible that there's a connection between them all because Moro's a wizard, Bibidi's a wizard. You know, we have Majin Buu getting involved in the story. Now, Majin Buu is involved because of the Daikaioshin, but it could go a little bit deeper than that. That'd be pretty interesting. And now, I'm also really excited to see the extent of what magic can really do and how magic is really going to work in Dragon Ball. Again, we haven't seen much. The furthest extent that we got was Babidi and his mind control and like a couple barriers, but nothing over the top. So now that we have like a real deal wizard, like I'm looking forward to see how we get it popping. And Moro has no real concern for life at all. He doesn't give a shit at all. So I think that Moro is the evil villain that we need, that we want. It's gonna be interesting to see how they handle it. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Now, I'm gonna give credit where it's due. YouTuber that I watch, Mad Black Entertainment, he has this really great theory. I've mentioned it a couple times in a couple of my videos that Moro could possibly strip the God Ki from Goku and Vegeta. Now, what would be interesting if he strips them of that God Ki, and that's how he regains his strength. That would be an interesting concept, because then how would they deal with this villain? There would have to be a lot of strategy involved with the fight, and not just brute strength and just, you know, boxing it out like how it usually goes. So they're definitely gonna have to put an interesting spin on things with this story. But now that we don't have to worry about the anime, following behind the anime, or setting shit up for the anime, Toyotaro really like has the shackles like let loose to pretty much go ahead and put out a well-crafted story that makes a lot of sense and is not rushed like how the Tournament of Power ended up being, like overly rushed toward the end. So definitely, guys, I think we're in for a wild ride with this one, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm really thinking that Moro is going to be the villain that we've wanted for a long time. You know, somebody that doesn't become their fucking friend, somebody that they actually have to kill, because again, nobody's been able to kill him. They've only been able to seal him away. Hopefully they kill this fucker. But how do you guys feel about the chapter? What do you guys think? Do you think that there could be some connection between Babidi and Majin Buu overall in the grand scheme of things? Let me know. Let's go ahead and talk about it down below. But as usual, make sure to follow me on all my socials at YourBroRoshi, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Check out the merch store. The link to that is down below in the description. And consider becoming a patron if you will. I greatly appreciate it. But that's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you have a great day, and I will catch you guys next time.